What's up, guys? Skittle Rampage here. So, I literally sat here and brainstormed for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I want to say. I don't know. I kind of stopped and came back to it. So, let's just say an hour, just total, just to, have a flat number. Anyways, so this is going to be in-game pops that I would like to see made. And I'm assuming most of these will be made. And some of them probably not ever just because they're just too brutal to see. So, yeah. So I literally have 28. And a couple on the back. All right. So the first one we would all like to see, obviously, is Tony with Gauntlet. Now, we've already gotten Bruce, or not Bruce, but Professor Hulk with the Gauntlet. And then we're getting all 6 chrome colors of the Infinity Stones as that, too, with the Gauntlet on and everything. So kind of like the Thanos one, just, Hulk. That one, I'm not going to get just because I think the chrome's overplayed. And to have 6 of them is ridiculous right after Thanos. Now, I did mention some Thanos ones in here, but they're going to be different. It adds a little zest and taste to him versus him just doing the same thing a million times. So, the second one would be an idea for like a chase, which would be Tony with the destroyed gauntlet. Like that could be the case, chase, because I don't think we have any like Tony Stark chases or Captain America chases or anything like that. So I don't know why we don't, but we just don't for some reason. And I would like to see that the destroyed gauntlet as a chase, but then again, I also wouldn't because it would just make it so hard to get. A couple of the ones I got made on this list, I would get. Some I wouldn't, but they would just be nice to see to be made. Just like it really feels like Funko's listening to the fans or whatever. So another one is Captain America with Mjolnir. Oh, and the Destroyed Gauntlet one is very iconic to the movie, so I really see it being made. Like, honestly, I don't even have to ask, and this video is like me asking Funko to make these, but I feel like I don't really need to ask because I feel like it's gonna be made anyway in Wave 2, so yeah. Because so far we already have Rescue, Fat Thor, and the Hulk with 6-inch pop Hulk with Infinity Gauntlet, or Iron Man's Gauntlet. So Captain America with Mjolnir, obviously we all want to see that. That's gonna be fantastic. And this list is kind of all over the place because I was writing them down as I was thinking of them. So you're gonna see Captain America at one point, then Falcon at one point, all kinds. They're just gonna be random. So Captain America with the Mjolnir, I would definitely get that one. I would love to put that on that shelf. It's actually really filling up the shelf, as you can see. So I might have to move down the line and move some things around or get another shelf, or I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. So yeah, maybe get a shelf on top. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I feel like that was a very iconic moment as well because it's a throwback to Age of Ultron when they tried to pick up the hammer and he lifted a little bit and Thor is like, I knew it. I knew you could do it. But Cap pretended like he couldn't. So another one is Cap versus Thanos, and that's kind of like the same thing, but a movie moment. I want to see him holding Mjolnir and getting ready to hit Thanos. I feel like that would be a really, really cool movie moment. We have Thor versus Thanos. I would love to see an Iron Man versus Thanos. So I didn't put that one on that list, but let's just consider that to be number 29. Another one is destroyed armor Thanos. Like, when he, after fighting everybody, his armor got really torn up, especially after Scarlet Witch. She really messed up his armor, especially tearing it piece by piece off until he rained fire down on his troops and everyone. So, excuse me, I still have my cough from being sick, but it would really, I don't know, I don't think they've made that yet, so that would be a really, really cool pop to see. Just like a battle-torn Thanos, pretty much, scars on his face, bleeding. Just, I guess, a battle version of Thanos, like a battle-torn Thanos. I guess that would be a good name for it, maybe. Now, Cap with the destroyed shield. Now, this one is very important to me because I love Captain America. He's my favorite Avenger, so next to Iron Man, of course, and Hulk. So it's just, I would love to see him with the broken shield, bloody. It would just be an iconic moment just from like in the movie, and maybe even holding Mjolnir as well. Or just maybe the shield and him looking tired, beaten up, and giving hell to him, and he's still going, he's still fighting. So I can do this all day. His signature catchphrase. Another one would be Falcon with the shield, even though I don't 100% agree with that. I know Falcon eventually gets it in the comics. I read that somewhere. I might have said differently in my review today, but I read that after. So yeah, it's kind of ironic. I have an American pin, Navy pin in my hand because Captain America. But yeah, I would still like to see Falcon with the shield because they chose it. There's nothing I can do about it, even if I don't agree with it. So, yeah. Um, Another one would be an aged Captain America. I would love to see an aged Captain America, maybe holding the shield still, not in his suit, just in the regular clothes, just holding the shield like we know, or just an aged Captain America. I feel like that would be a really nice pop just to add to the collection. I don't think that's one that will be done, but like I said, I think it would be a really, really cool one to add on to it. Now, another one is Tony's daughter Morgan with the helmet on. I think that would be a really, really cool one to just own. I don't know. It's just she's not a big character yet, and I don't know if they'll even introduce her later on more or not. So, but still, I think it's an iconic moment from the movie because it's a throwback to the original Iron Man, or no, it's not a throwback to the Iron. It's throwback to Part 2 with Whiplash. So it's an iconic moment, and it's his daughter. So we would love to see a pop of it. Another one is, and these are 3 back to back. This would be Ronan with the gauntlet, him running with it in his hand, or maybe even him with it on it. They haven't made any pops that made sense lately. So like the skinny Thor with the glow in the dark T-shirt bundle. He was never. I mean, I guess he was like that in the beginning of the movie, so I guess that's what. But it doesn't really happen, kind of like he's not really like that throughout the whole movie, so it didn't really make sense to be made. But they still made it anyway, so yeah. So I would love to see Ronan with Gauntlet, Peter with Gauntlet, which is Peter Parker, Spider-Man running with it, and Black Panther with the Gauntlet. I feel like these would be a couple cool pops to see. Excuse me real quick. I'm just going to take a drink. I would love to see it, so yeah. Okay, this is where it gets dark. Headless Thanos. Now, I know this will probably not be made, but then again, they did make a Headless Ned Stark pop from Game of Thrones, so that's the only reason that I thought maybe this might be made in some sense. And then this one kind of goes with this one, headless and armless maybe, or maybe separate with him cut the Infinity Gauntlet arm cut off, which is really weird that he was still wearing it, and he did not have the stones. He destroyed the stones, so I thought that was really weird that he was still wearing it. But I guess then again, it might not be able to just come off his hand because it destroyed his arm. So yeah. Anyways, but then again, it came off Hulk's hand, so who knows? Another, like I said, destroyed Gauntlet Thanos. That would just be one with his whole arm destroyed, which I would like to see at one with Hulk like that as well. His whole arm destroyed. So that could be a level, maybe a 2-pack. Happy. Now, I would love to see a Happy Pop because we don't have a Happy Pop. So that's just, I mean, that's self-explanatory. We just need a Happy Pop. Happy's awesome. So, Weakened Tony. Now, from the beginning, I don't know if it would be with the IV in his arm or from the ship scene, but I would like to see a weakened Tony pop because it's iconic to the movie. It's weakened. His body's weakened. His mind's weakened. He's in psychological, like, he's just he fears Thanos so much. So it just destroyed him psychologically. And he comes back with pretty much PTSD, and he's attacking Captain America, which he's mad at him, but he doesn't really have a right to be mad at him because Cap was only protecting his friend. So it's a whole messed up, but that's why the Civil War movie's there, to explain it. Anyways, so another one would be Ant-Man with Taco. Now I think that would be a really, really cool scene. It's just funny. Rest in peace, Scott Lang's Taco, pretty much. And then also Professor Hulk with 2 tacos, and maybe a taco 2-pack between the two. I think that would be really, really cool as well. Pepper Potts. Now, I would like to see a Pepper Potts pop, and that kind of goes with Happy and Morgan. I would like to see, I don't know, it's just, I don't know why Pepper Potts has never been made, or why Happy has never been made. Maybe they just didn't want themselves made into characters, but then again, I don't even know if that decision's up to them, or if that's up to Marvel. I'm just not sure. Maybe there's just not high enough demand for it, so why make it? Another one is Korg with gaming headset. I think that would be really funny. Maybe a Korg and Meek 2-pack as well. I threw that on there, but I feel like maybe that might be together. Or maybe even Thor with the helmet on, or with the gaming helmet on, and fat and all that. I don't know. It just seems like a funny thing to do. So I would buy it. So yeah. Another one is Hulk and Banner Astral. Now, I don't know if it's really the astral field, or when the Ancient One separated them. I think that would be a really cool pop. Not sure how they would do that, but I think that would be a really cool 2-pack, or maybe they're just separate somehow. I don't really know how that would work. Another one would be Ancient One with Time Stone. Maybe I don't know. They don't really make too many 2-packs, so I feel like a couple 2-packs would be okay. But then again, people might get sick of it. So and the price point. So maybe Ancient One holding the Time Stone or it open, glowing. I don't know how they do that. Make it glow in the dark. That might be a cool thing. Um, Another couple is just characters, just in general, which would be Howard Stark. I don't think we have a Howard Stark pop, so I think that'd just be nice. A young Howard Stark, an older Howard Stark. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they show both in the movie, but Howard Stark and Tony Stark 2-pack. That's a nice 2-pack. It's just kind of funny. Might be funny to see. So, or maybe even, oh, I just thought about this. Captain America in his army uniform. I don't know, but and then young Hank Pym as well. I'm just brainstorming characters that I would like to see as well, and then maybe a lot of people would like to see. Just see. I don't know. We got an old Hank Pym, so why wouldn't we get a young Hank Pym from the movie? It was a funny scene when he got him running out. So yeah. And then the last two would be. Now this one's really messed up, but I was thinking sacrifice Black Widow. I don't know how they do that, but like I said, this is probably one that would never get made alongside Headless Thanos, just because it's a more kid-friendly universe, even though he got his head chopped off in the movie. So just with their pops, I just don't feel like they'll make these too dark pops. And yeah, so I mean, it's not like we got a Vision with his head ripped out, or his forehead ripped out in the stone. So these probably won't get made, but it would still be nice to have them, even though it's really dark. And then the last one would be Enraged Scarlet Witch. Now this one I could see being made, another Scarlet Witch pop for sure. I don't know how they'd make her enraged. Maybe make her glow in the dark and have her pretty much her essence around her flowing and her in her hands angry. That might be something interesting. I'm not too sure. But anyways, so tell me what you guys thought about the pops being made. Obviously, they're pretty obvious from the movie, but I just wanted to share the ideas and maybe get Funko going. Maybe I don't know if they'd ever even see this video, but still, you guys get what I mean. Tell me down below any ideas of pops you would like to see made, and anything I might have missed from the movie. I don't know. I went over the 3-hour movie on a bootleg copy just to be able to, because I don't have the greatest memory. So I looked through it and for ideas and everything, and based off memory. All right. Like I said, tell me down below any ideas you might have of pops you would want to be made. And anyways, see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. See you guys later. Bye.